Okay, Jana, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. Thank you for including the photograph of your viewfinders there. Let's look at your self-portrait and your hand. So we're off to a decent start here. So the biggest thing that we're going to be looking at through this course is in terms of, especially the structure of the face, is proportions. And that's something that's really hard to get a grasp of, but we're going to learn different techniques in here. So that's what I want you to start thinking about the most in this drawing of what I'm seeing is, proportions of how big are your eyes compared to your nose, compared to your mouth, all of those kind of things. The shape of the head, we're going to use some really good tools for getting that shape right. And when you do your reading for week 2, it's going to talk about how we tend to hold on to childlike symbols in drawing, and that doesn't mean, oh, you draw like a child. It means that when we're a child, we learn how to draw things like faces by kind of, creating symbols for eyes, a symbol for a nose, a symbol for a mouth, and we tend to use those same symbols over and over no matter who we're drawing, and we tend to carry that through as an adult. And so I want you to start kind of trying to move past that, what we tend to do, and start to look at perception. So I want you to start thinking about how shapes sometimes aren't always done by lines, but maybe it's done by shading. That the difference, in the bridge of your nose maybe isn't just a straight line or complete solid line. That it's a variation from light to dark that allows us to see that bridge of the nose, all those kind of things. So we're going to work on that. The same thing goes with your hand, so we want to start getting those proportions right. We kind of get real big in the fingertips there, a little balloon-like. So we're going to work on that as well. I know this is hard to do, but what's going to be really cool is for you to look back and see, your week 1 work compared to your week 4 work, compared to your week 6 work, and then to your week 8 work. So stick with it, and I think you're going to be really happy with what you can do. Nice job here. So the thing we want to work on here the most is cleanliness. So don't be afraid to pull that ruler out too to get those nice straight lines going on. But I like that you're starting to think about perspective, and how the corner of a room might work. So we're a little bit goofy here, but we're gonna actually do a week where we do linear perspective drawings, and it's gonna be really systematized, and it's gonna be really helpful. Nice work here. This is just a fun little activity, and I love that you included your own marks there. So overall, we're off to a good start, so stick with it, and we're gonna build upon these skills, and I'm excited to see where we go from there.